Hello everyone. I'm just getting myself set up. Oh, need the light. Otherwise it's too dark. I can't see my face. I just can't see it. That's fine. I mean, it's not like it's much to look at. Away. Yeah. Hi everyone. Oh, sweet coffee. Not sweet coffee, but coffee. Anyway, morning everyone. Short ass little queue. 28. Okay. So, as a recap, we got involved in some shit. Found the end of the world. uh I'm so sorry. I am slightly still asleep. Ah. Okay. What's wrong with my camera? I get adjusted by my cat again. Okay. Forgive me, my friends, but I must return to Megaduda for the time being. There, I can better manage this crisis and dispatch my troops as the situation demands. It's still going on. Oh. In that case, we shall carry out an investigation of our own in here in the city. Mayhap the residents can tell us more about the first of the transformations, and the conditions under which it occurred. We can ascertain what exactly triggered these tragic events and may give us some insight as to a possible solution. Time is of the essence. Let us split into 3 groups that we may cover more ground. Alice and I will see to the Pashka's path. Tancred and Yashola, pray make for Dharma. I'll leave Arthura to Graha and you, Lordster. Any information you can gather on the first blasphemy on the manifestation of the final days here in the city would be most helpful. When we have completed our respective inquiries, let us reconvene in front of Megaduda, that we might share what we've learned with the satrap. Oh, coffee. Coffee's good. It's good for the soul. Alright, let's go. I'll be off then. Arthra is home to the High Crucible of Alchemia, whose alchemists forge many of our warding scales. That seems as good a place as any to begin an investigation, don't you think? I spoke briefly with Nurhadin, chief of alchemists there, on our last visit. He should be happy to answer our queries. Yep, Graha is journeying with us. Help! I'm being followed by a catboy! Can I outpace you? Oh! You sprint too? Shit! Can I use this thing yet? Nope. Of course not. It's not like the end of the world's going away, people. That is a fucking alchemist machine. Holy shit. Alright, I remember those red eyes. You were with the Scions who commissioned the scales from us, yes? I welcome you back to the High Crucible. What brings you here in these troubling times? We are assisting the Cetra in investigating the crisis that plagues the city. Did you happen to catch sight of any of the creatures? I did. As I was going about my work, I was disturbed by crashing footsteps so powerful that the very ground shook. I rushed outside and could not believe what I beheld. The night sky was burning. Suddenly, I heard panicked screams coming from the direction of Balashan. No, the Balashan Bazaar. The next instant, a monstrous beast poked its head out from amidst the stalls. A handful of the Radiant rushed to the scene, only to be sent sprawling as the fiend and its minions propelled them skyward. So the blasphemy came from the vicinity of the markets. This knowledge may prove useful. I thank you for sharing your tale. Well, I do believe we now know where we should inquire next. To the bazaar, then. I mean, I get it, but I think there's more to it than what we're looking at. What I mean is, I don't think asking a few people for the information would help matters. You must be a crafter. Yep, House of Splendors. Oh, that looks a little different. So this is the Nerean weave. I must say, it bears a resemblance to the traditional fabrics of Corvos. Small wonder, really, given that it's just across the water. Not that I am much of an expert in Kosovi culture, of course. I've not had the occasion to visit my ancestral home since coming to Charlian, and like as not, I will never reside there again. That said, in recent days I felt more acutely aware of my heritage, and grateful for it. It is thanks to my forebears that I inherited the royal eye, and with it the wisdom of ancient Alag. And so, well, I simply hope that my countrymen are safe. And one day, when this calamity is but a memory, I would like to see Corvos again. Only once. Forgive me, but my shop's closed until further notice. Needless to say, we're more pressing concerns these days. We have come not in search of wares. I'm sorry, Willow. I can only do this in the evenings, though. Mornings. It's either that or I had to deal with a long queue. I can't stream this game otherwise. It has to be in the morning. Otherwise, I can't stream it at all. That's the problem with this right now. I should be making a YouTube page at some point to post the VODs on there. But for the time being, it's like, if I don't do it in the mornings, I had to deal with like an hour and a half, 2 hour long queue just to possibly get in. Mm-hmm. And it's sad too, because usually a lot of my people, my FC, my guild, they're not usually on till later in the evenings because they're scattered all around the globe. So I don't usually get to see my guildies. It's like... How's your day been so far? Ugh. I mean, they're so full that they had to stop selling copies of this game, so that just says it all right there. I do hope they manage to get a server somehow. Even one would help mitigate some of it. We have come not in search of wares, but information concerning the enormous fiend that tore through the bazaar. Did you perchance witness anything? Afraid not, my friend. I was here the whole time, so I only saw its minions. Made a mess of the place, they did. Yeah, I know. My son has the same issues on Crystal. And that's the bad part. They're on all of these servers. It's not just Ether. Ether, Crystal, and I think there's a couple other ones out there for the other places. Crystal is the European servers. Ether is the American servers, and I think there's one more for the Japanese servers. I'm blanking on what it's called. Titan, maybe. That doesn't sound right. Anyway, yeah, you already know. But it's pretty bad when all their servers are locked up because of how many problems they're having. And at one point, they're even offering incentives for people going to the lower population servers. And in one aspect, they deserve it because they've been doing so well in making the game. It's like they deserve the recognition that they've been getting because they put a lot of thought into the storylines. Like they've been doing a much better job at it. And plus, with the fall of Warcraft, they kind of got all that flow. Let's face it, if Warcraft hadn't been a bunch of pedophiles or perverts, they probably would have kept their people. While that was all going on, the great big one tore through the west side of the bazaar. You had better luck asking luck there. I mean, it's cool though that they actually got to build up a massive fan base because of it. Just take advantage of somebody else's folly. Something the matter, traveler? If you are lost, perhaps I could be of assistance. Your offer is most appreciated. We are not lost, but we are in need of information. Might you know anything about the gargantuan beast that rampaged through the bazaar? I saw it all, though I wish I had not. I was going about my work when all of a sudden a piercing scream cut through the air. I turned around and there was the fiend, its massive body, bursting through that entryway with the force of a tidal wave. And then it was gone as quickly as it came. Primal, Ether, and Crystal. Okay, yeah, Primal is the one for like Asia. The Japanese servers and all that. That sounds alright actually. Yeah. Sisters have mercy, what is happening to the world? What am I to do? Is nowhere safe? Settle down, friend. The danger has passed, at least for now. But it's not too painful to remember. Oh, could you? First I heard the screams, then a horde of ravening beasts came trudging toward us. One of them was huge, bigger than a Merid, throwing people about like a rag doll, and it was eating them. I hid under the counter, saw others do the same. But the shrieking and wailing kept getting louder. More voices in the throng. Beasts or victims I couldn't tell. I knew not what was happening. I still don't. That is enough, my good man. You were brave to share with us your tale. Many of your fellow merchants are safe. The High Crucible too has survived, mostly unscathed. Please stay close to your friends and loved ones and rest your body and mind while you are able. I suspect that is the most we can expect the people here to tell us. I think it's best to find a place outside the bazaar where we might rest and review our findings. So essentially, now I'm dealing with the end of the world now. People turning into monsters and all kind of shit. And it's raining fire. It's kind of impressive looking. Judging by their accounts, the transformation has already occurred by the time the beast reached the bazaar. It tore through the west side of the bazaar and headed towards the Aetheryte Plaza. In other words, the blasphemy may have first appeared in this vicinity. That being the case, the people in that Mayhain can surely tell us more. So, back here then. I don't even know what a Mayhain is. It sounds kind of weird. So how's your day been though? Did I do this one? I did. Eh? Okay. Again, after repairing all that damage, it'll take a while for business to pick up again. Even... yeah. You mean the blasphemy? That's what the Radiant have been calling it, anyway. I saw it too. We all did. I was standing here at the counter as Medrun... that person poured me a drink. Then suddenly there came this dreadful sound, like a pain, angry groan. It was unlike anything I've ever heard. I turned around in shock, and from an ominous black cloud of black mist rose the creature, enormous and ghastly to behold. As for what happened next, to recall it sent shivers up my spine. By some stroke of fortune, I was able to slip outside before the beast got his claws on me. But the sight that greeted me offered me no solace. The blue sky turned red as blood. Madrain herself, but myself and the other survivors clung to each other for dear life until the Radiant host came to our aid. Wait, did I hear you correctly? The beast manifested before the sky began to burn? I'm certain of it. The windows here offer a clear view of the sky, and I saw nothing out of the ordinary until the beast appeared and began to rage. Clear view of the sky? Oh. Oh, yeah, that's right. Ooh. Yeah, you see what I mean? Apocalypse. The end of the world. The end is nigh. Just waking up to do my morning running everyone around. And I'll be back to bed until about noon your time, as I usually get to sleep about 6 a.m. your time. Oh, okay, yeah, I understand. Yeah, I totally understand that one. Well, if it's any consolation, I might be doing another stream later tonight with Barb. I think it's tonight. He had plans to do some Sea of Thieves. So if I'm streaming it, you all will see it. If not, it'll probably be on his channel. Going after that enormous beast, are you? Already did. I think it's dead. I saw it, including the very instant that poor bastard transformed. Damn, the gods are putting me there. It started over there, by the window. A few men, merchants probably, talking and drinking. Finally, a later one. I know, I'm sorry. The time is poor a lot of the times because of my streams, but it's not like I don't want to do them late. It's just I gotta deal with the damn queue. It sucks. It really does. Conversation must have taken a turn for the worse. Next thing I know, the leader, I suppose he was, buries his head in his hands and black mist is whirling about him. I know, but I don't usually try and stream twice a day. There's only so much like interaction with people I can handle, you know? It's my own mind. It doesn't take well with handling people, being around people too well. And I don't usually do 2 streams a day because to me that just kind of feels excessive. Like I don't know, like I'm trying too hard or something, you know? Maybe I'm looking too much into it. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, why must he be cruel? Then his whole body bursts apart, and there stands a hideous, slavering beast. Massive and foul, all gaping jaws and bulging eyes. His friends start shrieking. Then the black mist comes again, until the change takes them too. The stuff of nightmares, I tell you. Nightmarish indeed. Incidentally, do you perchance know who those merchants were? No, I'm a decorator by trade. Not much cause to mingle with their sort. Saw Mihail, the barmaid, chatting with them though. She might know something. Oh. Here we go. Oh, hello there. Welcome to Madrine's Mahane. What can I get you? We have come not for libations, but rather for information. You're Himalayan race? The words are fucking tumbling around on me now. It's hard to read it. We are investigating the so-called blasphemy on the satrap's behalf. We hear as one of your customers, a merchant that first underwent the transformation. What can you tell us about him? He is something irregular here, especially of late. Kozlal was his name. He ran his own consortium, dealing primarily in the exports of Thanarian specialities. Oh, we already met him before. Yes, the name does ring a bell. Didn't you mention them both on your first trip to Thavnir? If I recall correctly, Kozlal ran a trading operation in Yildamad, and it was there that you made Matsia's acquaintance. Yes, this is the same Kozlal, no doubt. A rather successful man from what I gather. That said, it was clear that he had fallen on hard times of late. Those ghastly towers popping up everywhere cannot have been good for business. Even now, with the towers gone, the collapse of the Empire has led to all sorts of problems elsewhere. The markets for luxuries is surely not what it once was. Trying times for the head of the trading consortium, indeed. Maybe it was stress that changed him? I don't know. Kozlal was a compassionate man. Even as his own business suffered, he did what he could to provide for the artisans, fishermen, and many others who counted on him to sell their wares. Indeed, that was the very topic of yesterday's meeting, as far as I could hear. Yet as they discussed matters further, Kozlal's tone grew more grave and grim. It was then that... Forgive me, I will not have you recall the memory if it brings you pain. If I could, I would ask just one more thing. Did you notice anything unusual about Kozlal in particular? Please, anything at all. Sorry, nothing springs to mind. Perhaps someone else can help you. Kozlal lived for his work. He had no family that I know of. His employees and associates knew him best, but they too are lost to us. Still, perhaps his neighbors know something that I do not. I can direct you to them, if you believe it would help. What do you say? Can't hurt. I honestly don't think we're gonna find anything that's gonna implicate him as turning into the monster, and like he had some deeper root for it. Besides being stressed the fuck out, and I'm not sure how you can de-stress somebody before they turn into that. Oh my god, that thing. Kozlal made his home in Karma, a nearby residential area. From what I gather, Kozlal lived there since childhood and was known throughout the neighborhood. Karma. The name is new to me. How do we get there? I'll write down some directions. That was quick. I cannot promise that you'll find what you seek there, but if nothing else, it is a start. Come, let us see where this lead takes us. Help! I'm being followed by a catboy! Nah, screw it, sure. No, I don't need directions, I'm good. Yeah, all I gotta do is this. That way, that way. I'm gonna have to come back here as my my crafter classes. That should be interesting. Okay, don't need that no more. Whee! Oh shit, that's a wall. No, thank you, Graha. I know where I'm going. Little buckaroonie. Oh, sorry, I'm getting distracted by the sky. And this must be Karma, and we've arrived at last. Let us begin questioning the residents without delay. No doubt someone here can tell us more about Kozlal. Given recent events, I imagine many are taking shelter indoors. More than likely, they don't want to be eaten alive. That sounds grim. Am I looking for a door? Maybe this one? Let me in, let me in! Little pig, let me in! Could you come back another time? I just woke up and I'm not exactly in the mood for idle chit-chat. Well, that's one way to avoid the panic, I suppose. Pardon our intrusion. You may not have noticed, but a great danger has come to Thavnir. I encourage you to stay alert and prepare to flee the city should the situation turn dire. But before we leave you in peace, pray allow us to ask you a question or two. Did you know a local merchant named Kozlal? If so, did you notice anything unusual about him recently? Kozlal? Aye, I know him. In fact, we spoke just the other day. Like many others, his business was doing poorly. Still, it seemed as though he managed to turn things around thanks to a generous order from Revada Fibers. Why, he was practically dancing in the streets. I haven't spoken with him since, but I assume it all went well. Jinnah Bahal might be able to tell you more, though. As I recall, he was the one who had brokered the arrangement. Deja Baha at Revada Fibers. Let's make a point to visit him after we've spoken with the other locals. Got a nice lamp there, but why? I don't understand that. I don't understand. Kozlal, you say? Yes, I've known him since he was a boy. If there ever was a man who was born to be a merchant, it was him. Always early to depart and late to return. He'd spend his days procuring the finest wares and seeking out willing customers. You could say it came to him as easily as breathing. Sadly, business was flagging of late. No surprise, really, what with how dangerous travel has become. He was cooped up in his house from dawn till dusk the other day, no doubt racking his brain for a way to turn his fortunes around. Then at night I heard the door open. I looked out to see Kozlal sitting on a bench, his head hung low. A man with the weight of the world on his shoulders. I see, the situation must have been quite dire indeed. Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary? Nothing to speak of. Other than the troubles with his consortium, he was the same old Kozlal. Cordial and honest, like always. These questions you are asking, has something happened to him? He wasn't caught up in that terrible incident at the bazaar, was he? I don't travel much these days, but my daughters told me not to venture outside. Stuck in here as I am, I've heard little about these bizarre going-ons. Rest assured, the city is safe for now, but the situation may change without warning. I urge you, stay close to your daughter, and be prepared to take refuge should the sub-tribe order it. Where now are we going? Oh. I can just take that. Come here, Mr. Crystal. I need your candy. Give me your candy. In-house teleporters, right? So useful. Especially had them for everyday life. Just tap it and go to work. Boop. Wait, what? Why is it locked? Why is it locked? Oh, god damn it. I wasn't supposed to teleport. I'm sorry, Graha. I didn't realize. Oh, what a fool I have been. Fuck. I wasn't supposed to teleport because he can't teleport with me. I'm supposed to run with him everywhere. That's my bad, Graha. That's my bad. No candy for you. But I like candy. Come on, Graha. We're just gonna have to sprint everywhere. I'm sorry, Graha. It wasn't intentional, I swear. He's like, okay, let's go ahead and... Where did he go? Oh, I guess I'll just stand around here and wait. Not upstairs this time. I guess we could. Yeah, we probably should. I wouldn't have to go to wait to go to places. You can be like, you know what? I'll go ahead and meet him there. He probably just teleported over there. Let's just go ahead and wander over there. No, let's go back to the bar. Ugh. I know about the directions, Graha. It's just this way. He left without you. I came back. I came back for him. I didn't do it on purpose. The bar sounds good. Yeah, he's probably enjoying some catnip tea or something. I don't know what Mikote drink. And hurry, I say. There's no time to waste. Boop. I say. Pardon me, but you are in charge of buying and selling here, yes? We have a few questions we'd like to... I'm sorry, but I don't simply have time to chat. If you haven't noticed, we have our hands full at the moment. We must carry all of our wares and equipment to safety before those accursed beasts return. In that case, might we be of assistance? Perhaps we could speak when the job is done. Very well. You can start by helping us move our equipment. Ask the others where to put where. What to put where. I should have read that right. And you can carry our fabrics. I like cloth. It's nice and soft. Makes me feel funny. Go to the door and speak with Kamala. She'll tell you the rest. Remember, those textiles are our livelihood. Handle them with care. These carpets. I doubt I'm gonna spill wine on them. Okay, I might spill a little wine. Kamala, give me carpet. This area is for employees only. Ow! Ow! Oh, what's that? You've come to help? Oh, please read him, Mandruva. Kind stranger, I welcome your assistance. On your way here, you pass 3 storehouses, yes? I'd like you to carry that small crate to Nafraberhalinimi by the storehouse near the hatchery. The crate of clothing is from Manura. God damn it, these names are Manura. And that massive crate there goes to Zaymira by the middle storehouse. Watch your back with that one. Those are all the crates we have ready. Once they've been delivered, consider your work complete. Limited time? Shit. You. There it is. He said I have a time limit, so I gotta not bother too much with what they're saying. Ordinary one. I'll take this, thank you. If you like any crates of finished products such as carpets, clothing, and the like, pray bring them here to our primary storehouse. Pray for clothing, is it? I can take it off your hands. Many thanks for delivery. Oh, I get it. It'll be up here. And watch my back with this one, but I'm a warrior. I can handle it. I hope. It'd be funny if I was a Lalafell, though. Oh, God. Oh. Oh, I see the timer now. I say, you're quite the brawny one, aren't you? Good thing that. Never know when you're going to defend yourself in these unpredictable times. Tray full of fabrics, exactly what I was hoping to retrieve. Here, let me put that away for you. Carried all the crates to the storehouse, you say? So quickly, too. I've never seen anyone so strong. I and my associates will see to the rest, so please return to Jinbaha and assure him our work is proceeding apace. To tell the truth, we're grateful for this distraction. Too many terrible happenings of late, but generous souls like yourself give me the hope that we may emerge from this trial even stronger. I pray we meet once more in peaceful times. Yeah, right? When there's not a ravening beast trying to eat you. And me, I guess, yeah. Me, yeah. Done as I asked, have you? Yeah, not too bad. If Kamal is satisfied with your work, then so am I. You have done us a great favor, traveler. Now, tell me about this guy. I too have delivered the instruments and apparatuses entrusted to me. You both have my thanks. With our wares safely stored away, we'll not lose any more to those fiends. I take it that your establishment did not escape the attack unscathed. We did not. Thankfully, most of our workers had already left for the day, but those of us still here saw it all. We looked to the burning skies in confusion, and then, before we could even begin to make sense of it, a hideous creature burst through the doors, shrieking. We ran for our lives, but one of my colleagues was not so fortunate. He cried out, a scream of such agony, such terror. The next instant, he too sprouted fearsome claws. The sight of it caused another fellow to panic, and then he too transformed. I'm sorry, there was something you wanted to ask. Indeed, you knew the merchant Kozlov, did you not? I believe he had some dealings with your establishment. Kozlov? I knew him well. We'd arranged for his consortium to deliver a large shipment of fabrics. But in the end, he received a better offer and had to turn him... We received a better offer and had to turn him down. I understand his business is struggling, but so is ours. Another of our most reliable trading partners agreed to transport the goods for a much smaller commission, and we'd have been fools to refuse. I felt terrible for withdrawing the offer, but you must understand we simply had no choice. I tried to put on a brave face when I delivered the news, but his dejection and despair were plain as day. He said he discussed it with his associates, but I could tell he'd all but given up hope. Hopelessness. Is that what's going on here? dejection, and despair. Maybe that's why they changed. Maybe? You remember what we saw in Vanaspati, right? Soldiers and jungle dwellers pushed to the very brink, turning into beasts one after the next. It would seem the same phenomenon occurred here. The poor craftsmen attacked by the fiends, as well as those that witnessed it, all undergoing the change. I suspect that everything began with Kozlal. By all accounts, it was he who suffered from the most profound and piercing despair. Wait, could that be it? That such intense emotions were what triggered his transformation? That sounds about right. Much remains unclear, but I believe we are drawing closer to an answer. At any rate, we must discuss our findings with the others. Despair. So despair changes them into the monsters right now. That sounds fucking insane, but yeah. We were to reconvene with the others in front of Megaduda, were we not? That should be just outside. With any luck, they will have already returned from their own investigations. My friend, we must take our leave. I pray that your establishment is spared further tragedy. But remember, your lives are far more precious than any wares. If you are ordered to flee, do so without hesitation. Indeed, thank you for your concern, and pray you two take care as well. It's like, what honestly am I going to be facing in this end of days? Is this whole... Oof. Is it voiced? It's not. It might be.
There you are.
Yes, it is.
You've spoken with the survivors.
Yeah.
Indeed. We thought to share what we have gleaned, that we might together gain a greater understanding of present circumstances.
Mm-hmm. Despair. Sounds like despair changed them somehow.
Fortuitous timing. Alize and I completed our own investigations not long ago.
Then we should take a moment to compare notes. Shall we begin with the two of you?
The silent protagonist.
So the merchant Karzal was gravely concerned about his business in the days preceding his untimely end.
Mm-hmm. To the point where he was panicking.
The tales we heard were much the same. The first victims to be changed into blasphemies were all overcome with anguish of one manner or another. Then those who saw their loved ones stolen before their eyes succumbed to a similar panic, setting in motion a chain of transformations.
Oof. Back in
Fear,
hell.
Unease, despair. These negative feelings serve as a catalyst.
If so, then it is not unlike the calamity that befell the ancients. With their creation magics, they unwittingly gave form to untold horrors.
Yeah.
Had they simply lost control, surely it would have manifested in many forms, not all of them monstrous. Yet somehow, this phenomenon is triggered solely by the darkness in their hearts, a common thread with what we now witness.
Common, but not identical. While the beasts the ancients faced were forged with magic alone, those of today are born of sentient beings.
Maybe they had both. Well,
Why
no.
remains to be seen. But there is one fundamental
We're
difference
fractured.
between us and our predecessors. Our souls are sundered, whereas theirs were not.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps that single variable makes all the difference.
I think it does.
If I may, There was another detail that troubled me. We have it on good authority that Karl Zahl's transformation took place before the skies began to burn.
What? If that's true, then the situation's more dire than we realized. It means even if there's no ominous sign presaging the final days, anyone, anywhere, has the potential to become a beast.
Yeah, that's
Even in
no.
lands we thought safe, even as we speak.
What are we gonna do? Tell everyone not to be sad? Scared or angry or
Look! It's the satrap! The satrap!
Thank the heavens.
What the hell is that? Is that a fountain?
My countrymen, I am relieved and heartened to see you strong and safe. While the danger has not yet passed, far from it, allow me to assure you that the beasts that raged within the city walls have been exterminated to the last. Outside this sanctuary, the brave men and women of the Radiant Host and our dragon ally continue to battle our unholy foes.
Yeah.
I pray these tidings put your minds at ease and help you calm your hearts. Have faith that we shall soon conquer this terrible trial.
Your Excellency, is there any word from Palaka's stand?
Palaka
My
stand.
grandson was bound for there yesterday and I worry for his life.
We are still awaiting a report, but I promise you, as soon as I have aught to share.
Your Excellency, I bring grave news.
What? More?
You are?
I'm Matsya of Akyali, a humble fisherman.
Oh, I know him.
Ah, I remember you from our first visit.
Yeah.
Wait, you're... But no, that can wait.
Let me
When the
guess. Your
skies
village?
turned red, I set off for Palaka's stand, fearing for the safety of a friend. But as I drew near the village, I saw dreadful beasts
Oh, no.
all about.
No!
No, I just
God
realized
have
what's going on.
mercy. Your Excellency! Save my grandson, I beg of you!
We will spare no effort to save all we can, but you must remain calm.
Calm? You tell me to be calm? You saw those beasts?
And this is what triggers her
They tore our
transformation.
bravest warriors, limb from limb! What if we are too late, huh? They catch him, sink their fangs into him?
Here it comes.
Fangs! The screams!
Here it is. Here it comes.
Get away from her, now!
Negative emotions. Ooh, what the fuck? Holy shit. Panic. Panic. And because everyone's panicking, it's setting off with triggered emotions.
Damn it! We've got to kill them before it spreads.
We'll handle this. See the townspeople to safety.
That is fucking trippy as shit. No, you guys can take care of them. I'll take... No, fine.
Run as fast as you can.
Yeah, this is what happens in the end days here. What the fuck are you? And with his panic, he changes as well. Oh my god, you're bigger than I thought. Yeah, I can take care of him. Alright, Satrat, I see you. Oh.
Vitra, our people, you must save.
They just ate the Sultan. Shit. Oh my god. And now he's changing too.
Enough. You must run. For their sake and your own.
Yeah, don't freak out. If you feel too much despair, you will drop.
Yes. You will survive. You must.
Okay, so it's possible to stop it. It's just... What are you gonna tell people, though? Don't get angry. Don't despair. Don't fear. Otherwise, you will kill your friends. Bonk. Yeah, don't get sad either. It's fine to be afraid, apparently, though. Just not despair. Because people are panicking and they're fine. Oh, come on, you could have let me fight it. But okay, fine.
Be strong, my friends. Fear not, for we will defeat these abominations.
Okay, you're going back to the Exarch role then.
Brave men and women of the Radiant Host, lend your Stola and Thancred your aid. Let not a single beast escape. The rest of you, flee this place. Carry the wounded if you must.
He did used to leave the
Indoors
whole city
or
before.
underground. Above all, stay calm. No beast will follow you. We will see to that. Alphino! Alizé! Leave the city to us, and make for Palaka's stand at once! Matsya, show my friends to the village. I promise you, they're more capable than the host's finest.
Right.
Go with them, will you? We
Fine.
will save these people. As many as we can.
Kind of like how he just took control of that whole situation. Good lord. Shit's hit the fan. We must save Palakistan, whatever it takes. Matsya, it pains me to put you into harm's way, but I would ask your aid as well. Of course, Palakistan is not far, just down the hill. But as I had told His Excellency before, the path was blocked by terrible creatures. I had no choice but to turn back. In that case, this is what we shall do. Larista, I ask that you take the lead and dispatch any beasts you encounter. Alice and I will keep Matsya hidden amongst the trees, and follow when the path is clear. There's no telling what dangers await us. Keep your eyes peeled. I get rage too, bitch. It doesn't really seem like anger is an issue, it's just more like despair. Okay, so this person's on the same quest I am. Oh my god, that is so cool. Let me keep going. Oh boy. I don't like that music. It cannot be. Yeah, they're already beat up. And some dead. We must heal those we can, and quickly. I see no beast, but stay on your guard. First, the villager has no pulse, nor do they appear to be breathing. Cooling body has already begun to stiffen. The massive wound suggests the villager who was gored by a terrible beast. Oh, these poor people. Though the villager's injuries do not appear to be life-threatening, he does not respond to your efforts. His breathing grows more ragged and shallow, and his vacant eyes are those of a man who has lost the will to live. Even if I awake, the nightmare goes on. No, leave me to my sleep. You call out, but the man does not respond. I need to keep your eyes on him. As he comes back as one of them too. There you are. Have you come to help us? Too late, my family, my friends. This music is so cool. Are these the only villagers who survived? I can only hope others managed to flee, but if the rest have turned to beasts by the 12. Let us do what we can to see that the damage spreads no further, and no matter what comes, we must keep our spirits high, lest we ourselves suffer similar fate. I can tend to the rest. Pray look after Matsia. No doubt what we have seen here weighs even heavier on his heart than ours. Gotta keep the chocobo fed. Oh, Larista. This is what the fuck? Eurovet, the elder here. He is hurt, but praise be to the sisters, he still lives. Oop. Young Matsia here told us everything. I have not the words to express my gratitude for your aid. When the heavens began to burn, we were afraid, but did our best to carry on as we always have done. Until today, when those unholy beasts came pouring into our village, a flood of midnight and death. Though there are no words to describe what followed, men and women I have known since they were babes, struck down by the creatures, only to rise again to join the murderous horde, in the guise of those same hideous fiends. In the chaos, a handful of our villagers fled for their lives. I can only hope they have found their way to safety. Matsia, do you perchance remember Kurisaraf and Mahavan, the young couple who always bought your freshest catches? How could I forget, Elder? When I first came to peddle my wares, desperate to eke out a living, they showed me such kindness. Others shunned me as an outsider, as is their way. But Kurisaraf and Mahavan brought my fish and sung its praises. They turned my fortunes around. Alas, I fear they are in terrible danger. I saw them running towards Agama Temple, one of the beasts in close pursuit. They had the child, still but a tiny babe. To elude these fiends while caring for one so young is an impossible task, surely. I beg of you, go to their aid. I want to help them, but I am but a fisherman. I cannot face beasts on my own. Will you come with me? Yeah, sure. I can kill anything. Oh, thank you. Agama Temple lies to the west of here. We must hurry. Yeah, you know what? Let's stick with what I've been doing. Oh, that's a marble. I haven't seen one of you in a while. Gotta get a good old motorcycle, right? Oh, I need that. Temple is just ahead. It was built by those who worship Saint Agama, but was sadly fallen to disrepair in recent years. If my friends have made it this far, no doubt they are hiding somewhere amidst the ruins. No, please, stay That was Kurisaraf. Oh no, this is not good. Please do. The cry came from the ruins. You must hurry. It's hard for me to sit still with this music. Holy shit. It's like expressing the urgency of what's going on. Well, I know what the wife went. Why? Did I just kill your wife? The man lies motionless on the ground, bearing a grievous wound. I'm sorry, Lorista. I tried to stay behind, but I couldn't. No, it cannot be. Is someone... anyone... My arms so heavy and my legs... I cannot feel my legs. My wife fled with our daughter. I need to find them. Need to be with them. I need... Kiss-off. No, Kiss-off, you must stay strong. More time I thought I had. I don't want to die. Yeah. Try something at this point. Speaking to him might not work. That did, though. Thank you. Please find them. Oh, we gotta keep moving then. Mervan still lives, and she has their child. We must search the jungle between here and Palakastan. There is nowhere else she could have gone, I think. Forgive me, Kesarov. Once we have saved your wife and child, we will return and lay you to rest. Look for her! See no tracks or signs of recent travel. Fine. You're probing me. Bitch! 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 And another! Bitch! This is my serious bike. See no evidence of the passage. Why am I going back to the village? Keep looking. Do you see any sign of them? I found nothing. Perhaps the beasts have chased them further away from the village. Oh gods above, I beseech you, pray deliver Mervan and her little one to safety. Oh, we're not gonna look for it anymore. Okay. Meanwhile, in the skies above Thavnir. Oh! Vicha and him.
No more enemies to trouble us here.
It's me. How fare you below?
Not so good.
Understood. I will inform Vritra.
Oh yeah, your Sultan's dead.
Chaos and panic sweep Raz-at-Han, and many more have succumbed to the transformations. Amidst the fray, Ahoan fell, protecting a grief-stricken father. My friends fight alongside your Radiant host to secure the capital. Beasts have been sighted in Palakistan as well. We have divided our forces in hopes of quelling the threat there. Of small solace is that we now know what triggers the transformation. As my companions tell it,
Negative emotions like despair and fear. Mostly despair.
So it is the very fear and despair in their hearts which inflicts this abhorrent punishment upon them.
Yep.
A nightmare for which my children will never awake. Oh, capricious and cruel fate, they are undeserving.
Hello, Rascal. I don't have Epic Games, so I couldn't.
will you wallow in sorrow or rise to the occasion? Raz-at-Han is leaderless. Before he passed,
It's okay.
Ahoan sought to reveal the truth to his people. Honor his wishes.
How you doing today, my friend?
To what end? To breed a new conflict between dragon and man.
What even was it, though?
These claws could reduce thee to shreds with a touch. These jaws
Got home after eating out with friends. Oh, that's cool.
Only through my proxy could I walk with my children. Without him, I am a bringer of fear, no different from the beasts which beleaguer them.
I'm doing okay. Still a little bit sleepy. I just woke up a little bit ago.
Perhaps so. Only in death
I gotta make
were
more coffee.
Hraesvelgr and Shiva united. Indeed, whenever man and dragon have come together, death has ever been the inevitable result. It was our fear of your kind that sparked a nigh endless war. Fear and hate of which Nidhogg drank deep as he laid waste to my homeland.
Yeah.
And in turn, I took my revenge on his brood. Blood for blood, pain for pain. I thought nothing of theirs, only of mine.
A lot's happened since Dragon Song War.
Were the chasm between us too vast and too deep, Hraesvelgr would not have borne his sail to battle and our rescue. He would never have entrusted a mortal champion with one of his eyes. And the Dragon Song War
Is that a knitting
would
thing at your
still
back?
rage on.
That? No, that's my shield.
And I would
That's
still
the solid
wage a
shield.
never-ending war of violence and vengeance. The future of our star be damned. I cannot speak for Ahoan's greater goals. Yet I know that he served
Thank you.
served your people long.
I'm trying to
and
like keep
true.
more decorations in the background so
In
it
this
doesn't look
time
all
of
cluttered or
unprecedented crisis,
just plain,
he
you
turned
know?
to you. You could do
I should have had
worse
my axe
than
back
to
there,
place
but
your trust in him. It will not be easy, but the future of Raz-at-Han hangs in the balance.
When I get to the new place, I'll set it up better. Oh, we got more.
We have company.
You get that if I look when you think of patterns for it. Yeah.
The hour has come, Vritra. It's all or nothing.
Oh, another cinematic. Oh no, don't start panicking on me. I don't need that shit too. If Maven fled deeper to the jungle, she and her child are in grave danger. Whatever we're to do, God's have mercy. You must stay calm. I don't want to kill you. But how can I at a time like this? They could be dead. And by freaking out, you turn into one of them. So if I allow myself to be overcome by this fear, I too might become a beast? I am not sure I understand, but I will do my best. I've seen to the wounded. How did the two of you fare? Did you find your friends? Well, sort of. We found half of them. Over there, and over there, and over there. Honestly, I thought about making that into my, like, logo instead of the teeth for mine. I see. In that case, let us hope you find the mother and child. Before we leave, we must ensure the village will be safe in our absence. It'll be fine. Alice and I will patrol the area and search for more beasts. Would you and Mattia speak with Elder? This woman's currently fleeing for her life, and we're like, we gotta secure the village. You two stay here, I'll go continue looking. We will save Maven and the child. We could do that much for Kesarf. It's like this woman's out there panicking, and it's like, oh yeah, we need to secure the village. Yeah, I could just go and keep looking. But fine, we'll do more talking. I'm heartened to see you both safe, but what of the family? We found Kesarov, but he... Chris says no. Right? Say no more, I understand. We have lost another of our dear friends. Kesarov may be gone, but there is still hope for Maven and their child. Please find them, I beg of you. And if in your search you come across anyone else who escaped the slaughter, pray tell them what has happened. I'll do my best to keep the villagers safe and the spirits high. Come, let's rejoin your friends at once. So essentially, the end of days has come. People's negative emotions like fear and despair turn into the creatures we have to fight. Also, the sky is raining fire. And I don't know if we can stop that. That Final Fantasy gets dark now. I found that out in Shadowbringers. Like, they get dark. No, they've got dark before, but then Shadowbringers took it another step further. Like, you get to see these people physically transform, and now they're still going even darker with the whole end of days happening, and it's caused because of people's panic. I'm pleased to report that the vicinity appears to be beast-free, no doubt thanks to your earlier efforts. And with that, let us resume our search for your friend and her child. Where should we begin, Mattia? If we follow Kishrada south, we will arrive at Perusa, the temple. It is a sacred place where people go to commune with the divinities. It's possible that Maven sought shelter there, and perhaps other villages as well. Then it's settled. Mattia, stay close to me, alright? You two take the lead. Keep an eye out for beasts and anyone in need of help. Very well, we make for Perusa as quickly as we are able. With me. It does make me wonder, could a baby transform? Because a baby would just be blind panic. It's a baby. That's a horrifying thought. I don't think they'll go that dark. Whoop. Yeah, I see you. Possibly. No, no, no. When I mean they transform, I mean they transform. They turn into something completely different than what they were. I don't think so, because babies don't panic, they cry because they want something. True. Pups die and we don't know. The Sims nightmare babies? No, no, no. I mean, like, a normal person turned into, like, a 14-foot tall Goliath of a creature. Alright, get out. Thank you, I thought I was done for. Mevin, she's a friend of mine too, but I have not seen her. She must still be out there somewhere, trying to avoid the beasts. And with her own child. Gods. Worry not for me, I can make my way back to the village on my own. If the babies do that, then they're gonna look like the one Resident Evil. That's my point. The people, when they transform, they all assume the forms of the creatures around. So, they don't look human. So, somebody transforming, even a baby, would probably become much bigger. Much bigger. None of that baby stuff. Arista, wait. Perusa lies just ahead, and something terrible has happened. The beasts have come, and many have already been killed. Alphino and Alice have gone to do what they can, but there are so many. More than I could count. You must be ready. Oh, that's fine. Killed my fair share of hordes. I would say this much. If I could show you it, the sky is fucking gorgeous looking. I say gorgeous, but shit. Holy shit, with the added rotation of that ability, it's nice. Oh, she transformed on us. Shit. Had to kill her too. Was I not supposed to go that way? Ow. Yeah, they turn more into stuff like this. Okay, she's still alive. Slicey dicey, slicey dicey. Slicey dicey. There you are. How fare the others? I see. You seen to all the beasts in sight? In that case, let's have everyone gathering from the temple. Also, the music is like really giving you that feeling that something dramatic's happening. Except for now.
Courage, friend.
Oh,
The pain will pass.
voice dialogue. Cool.
Has anyone seen Mevan?
Oh boy.
Where could she be?
We've dealt with all the blasphemies and made certain no villagers are still in hiding.
Good work. We've otherwise tended to the wounded as best we can.
What will become of us?
Help is on the way, surely. We may have to abandon our homes now, but we will return someday.
Hopefully.
But where can we go? Is anywhere even safe?
No.
That I cannot say.
Yeah, actually there technically is.
Well, I can. Nowhere's safe. Run all you like, but there's no escaping these things.
There's somewhere.
And even if I could, it's too late for my family.
Okay, so it's not sadness that does it. Just panic. I guess.
This
Despair.
isn't good. The more they dwell on the tragedy, the more likely we are to lose them too.
Send them up to the moon. Literally, just send them to the moon. That's probably the safest place they can
My
go.
friends, this is a place of worship.
Yeah.
Should your heart quake with sadness, cast your mind to the heavens and remember. Remember the teachings of the old gods. Did
Okay,
they not
gonna
implore
lurk
us
for
to
ya.
stand fast when waves of sorrow
Thank you for the
break
lurk,
against our
rascal.
shores?
Enjoy your fun games, man. Oh, I am. Yeesh. Send
Know
him
this,
to the
my
moon.
children. There is more ugliness than beauty in this world. To live is to suffer. To drink of calamity and drown in anguish. To toil and be tested. Always and ever.
'Tis a perilous path you walk. Death lurks in the dark, and is the sole promise that awaits at journey's end. You will tremble with terror. You will weep tears of anger and despair.
But do not avert your eyes. See your life for what it is. Then will you see how the hardships make you strong.
Every doubt reforged as scales for your armor. Every agony to temper your blade.
Send them to the moon. We have a whole ship for these people. Why are we keeping them here?
Thank you, lad. We'd almost forgotten who we are. My undying gratitude to you as well, my friends. You were searching for Mevan, no? We must return home. I pray you help the boy find his friend.
Trying. You guys aren't exactly helping
Gladly.
pointing directions.
We dispatched what beasts we could, but the roads are still dangerous. Stay together and go in safety.
That was very impressive, what you did back there. Those words seem to resonate with your people.
They should. They were the first spoken unto our ancestors by the divinity of legend. I'm easily upset, and fish are wont to flee a temperamental hand, so I recite the teachings over and over to calm myself.
Oh, that's cool. It's handy.
They're lovely and inspiring to hear, though I imagine they were born with great misfortune.
Good lord.
They are born of life. There's as much bad as good in it. More, many would attest. All the more reason to appreciate the good when you can.
I won't argue with that.
No, it's a good teaching.
In darkness, seek joy. Surrender not to sadness, and see beyond despair. Walk free, and bear the light for others to follow.
Huh. She knew about this. Adeline fucking knew about this.
And with that, let us see if we can't find Mervyn.
Uh-oh.
Did you see? That beast was chasing someone.
Might be our hint. Let's go. Don't just stand there scowling. Go. It's called Give Chase. Nope, wait. Take the quest first. Over there. My view is blocked by the trees, but I'm sure I saw someone being chased by a beast. Lure us to go with Matsia and search along the river. Alphino and I will circle around from the south. Shit. Go away, Mystigator. I don't have time for you. What the fuck? There she is.
That's her. No, I'm sure of it. Mervyn!
Don't, please!
Bonk. There you go, Alphino. There you go. Damn. Keep going, woman. Not that fast. It's fast enough.
No! God have mercy!
Go after her. Oh, I will. Fuck it. I'm assuming I'm in control of this one. Yep, there it is. Go, 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 go. Oh, there's somebody else down here mining or something. By the way, I don't have to deal with air. I have special for that. Bad and a broken, her death no doubt came swiftly. She is dead. Her infant daughter, however, is nowhere to be seen. Shit. Further down. Come on. Take the baby into your arms. If she yet lives, you cannot tell, but she will surely not survive unless you carry her to the surface at once. Sorry, Maven. Ah, hell, still driving and just saw Rascal's high. I was looking. Yeah, I'll be sure to do that. I'm going back to bed now. Totally understand, Willow. You sleep well, right? Have a good little nap. Yep, another one for you. There you go, Quay. Did you find Maven and the child? Sort of. Damn it all. You have the child? Let me see her. Might still save the baby. Hopefully.
She's so cold, Elfino.
The child is alert, and I see no wounds, and yet she grows weaker. My spells can do no more. What she needs is a change of clothes and a warm bed. We must hurry back.
Yeah, need more than 2-3 hours into a game.
Natsia, take the child.
It appears we've made enough noise to be heard for miles around. More will be upon us ere long.
Oh, we got this. Just make sure we clear the path.
We make our stand here. Natsia, can you take her back to the village?
But the child, all by myself. You can't be serious.
The beasts will follow you home unless we stop them here. And so we shall. Be strong, Natsia. Her life is in your hands.
Right. I can do it.
Yes, you can. Now get going.
I know you can. We'll keep them busy, Natsia. Go! Quickly!
That's actually the right party formation. But they're not focusing on me, which means something bad's gonna happen.
Steady. You know the way. No. No.
Oh, I was right.
Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. To live is to suffer, to drink of calamity. It is a perilous path. Death lurks in the dark.
I was right. You're changing too?
No! I'm not afraid! I'm not afraid! Ah! Do not avert your eyes. See your life for what it is. See how the hardships make you strong. Every doubt reforged. Every agony.
Cool. Nice timing, Estinian.
The divinity?
Nay, but one who would deliver thee just the same.
Please. You must save the child. She is all that remains of Mevan and Grasef. Please.
He's a dragon. What do you expect him to do? No, that's better.
Seems the babe's taken a liking to you.
It happens.
Thou art strong, little one. Let us convey thee to thy home.
I spied our friends as we flew in. They appeared to be holding their own against the Horde.
Yeah, we can hold them. They're gonna let me fight it, or are you just gonna tell me I did it? You're just gonna tell me I did it. That's fine.
Right. That's the last of them. We should hurry and find Matsia.
Mm-hmm. He had help from on high.
What, like divine aid?
Sure.
A fine battle it must have been. Shame I missed it.
Estinian, it was you who came to Matia's aid.
Yeah, I figured.
I was only along for the ride. Vritra was the one who saw the boy was in need. The two are headed back to the village.
Where the worm will honor Ahiwan's wishes and finally reveal himself to his people.
Perhaps so. Will you go and join them?
There's something I need to do first.
Which is...
Mervyn gave her life so that her child might live. She deserves better than to be left to drift alone.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
She deserves to be laid to rest beside her husband, at least. Will you help me?
Of course. But now... might be a little rough time. We're not exactly in the safest of territory. At least she died quick. Not that that's saying much, I guess. We have done what we can. 'Tis the villagers of Palakastan to perform funeral rituals. If nothing else, Maven and Kasarov died as they had lived, as themselves and not as beasts. The souls will find peace in the ethereal sea. To think the day would come when even the smallest of solaces would be this comforting. Stinian stands in silence, a grim expression on his face. You are ready then? In that case, let us head to Palakastan. No doubt Vitra is waiting us. Is the music just gonna be in this now? Huh. And yes, this is a tank. A mini tank. It fires beams. They look better if you're not moving. No. Leave me alone. Go away! Never return! Oh, Lord. Why do I gotta talk to your stomach? Alright, fine. Rest easy, for all is well here. Young Matsuya returned with the babe safe in his arms. Owing to a warm bed, the girl hath already begun to regain her strength. Less joyous received was word of the mother and father's fate, as well as that of the transformed neighbors. How many children of Thavnir must we lose to this calamity? Mothers and fathers, brothers and sisters, sons and daughters. Every death another void that can never be filled. We who survived them must carry the weight of their memory as we strive to regain a semblance of what we have lost. Kerseroth and Mevin's babe is a child of Thavnir as well. I thank you for returning her to us safe. Send them to the moon. Oh, most great and merciful worm, I have not the words to express my gratitude. They say that were it not for you, brave Matsuya and the child would have been lost to us forever. Long had I heard the rumors that a mighty dragon had forged a pact of friendship with the satrap, but never would I have expected such a kind and gentle soul. Truth in part, but not in whole. Do it! Fucking do it! I am Vitra, and for years uncounted hath this isle served as mine abode. An isle I have ruled as over as satrap, and with Awan as my loyal servant. Are my ears to be believed? You were the true satrap all along? Nidhana, what are you doing here? Mind the horn. I heard from the Radiant that you had gone to help the people of Palakastan in their time of need. And so I and several of my colleagues from the Great Work came to offer our services. The alchemists have already brewed up some potions for Mevin's daughter. But enough about us. You and your role are the far greater enigma. If you were the true satrap all along, could it be that young Varshan was created to serve as your emissary? Thou didst suspect the boy was but a simulacrum. A rumor was circulated for many years around the High Crucible that a most skilled alchemist was once commissioned by the satrap's family in secret to fashion a mammoth indistinguishable from a living boy. Looking at Varshan with that knowledge, I simply put two and two together. I was not alone in drawing this conclusion, but like me, they no doubt recognized that the satrap was using the simulacrum to work more closely with his people, decided not to press the issue. I had always assumed one of Awan's associates was manipulating it from afar, though the truth is indeed far more surprising. It is an honor to meet you in the flesh, Master Vitra. Pray allow me to express my gratitude. If ye had not believed and given unto us your scales, I do not know where we would have been. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart. 'Twas thou and thy fellows alchemists that fashioned the means to unmake the towers. You were the saviors, not only of Radatan, but the star. Far too kind you are, Master Vitra, but the star yet wants for salvation. Once more will my colleagues and I commit the knowledge and resources at our disposal to the mission of aiding the people in this the darkest hour. 'Twould seem this place is in good hands. I'll return to see how Radatan fares. What will you do, Scions? I worry for the survivors we met at Perusa. Shall we pay them a visit before making our way back? I mean, they're probably right in front of us. In that case, might I ask a favor? Nothing too burdensome, I promise. This way. Yidhana! Needs to simmer just a bit longer, I'd say. In the meantime, I was hoping I might ask you a few questions. The red sky, these terrible beasts. What in the name of the sisters is happening here in Thavnir? The end of the world? Oh my, that's rather a lot to take in. It would seem the situation is even more grave than we suspected. Thank you, my friend. My colleagues and I will use your knowledge to see if we can further our own research. And with that, here we are. A pot of piping hot chai, brewed from my own secret recipe of spices and tea leaves, together with hearty helpings of rich milk and purest sugar. I've made enough for everyone in the village. Might I trouble you to deliver a few cups? The drink has medicinal properties, then? Not in the least. The ingredients are quite ordinary. It's so very tasty, though, and has a way of lifting the spirits. The spicy aroma and distinctive sweetness of chai is a simple, everyday pleasure on our island. Sometimes the best medicine is the simplest. Of lovely sentiment, Nidhana. By all means, allow us to assist. Yeah, we'll just distribute tea. While you lot distribute hot beverages, I'll do a sweep for errant beasts to slay. A far less arduous task, no doubt. Once you've finished, look for me at the Wakefold Torona. Who wants tea? Look at them all, lacing about, knowing full well the beast might strike again at any moment. Do they not realize their lives are in danger? Well, I, for one, intend to survive. I'm too young to die. Yes, I'll leave this island behind if I must. But where would I go? Is anywhere safe these days? Cup of chai? Can't you see I have more important things to worry about? No, you're right. It is precisely in times like these that we must strive to remain calm and steady. I do believe I'll visit the Elder and see what needs to be done. If there is any way I can aid my village, my friends, I will do it. That was a quick turnaround. Okay, you're in there. Oh, I need this. Though I doubt I would only ever take chocobos anymore. I mean, obviously besides Quer here. Hmm? Wait, I know you. You're the one who saved us from those beasts back at the temple. Were it not for you, well, let's not even think about that. Times like this, we mustn't dwell on what might have been, but look to the future. What future awaits us? How can Radatan hope to recover from this? Most of my friends are gone, and I don't know where to turn. Drink tea. Cup of chai? Well, if you insist. Ah, that aroma has a way of clearing the mind. Come to think about it, we've faced our fair share of trials in the past as well. And no matter how hard the times, we've always come together as a people united. One day at a time, one step at a time. That is all any of us can do. Yes. Back to work. Once I finish this cup. Thank you. Nope, no one in here. Error. Error. There. I'm sorry, I just want to be left alone. My best friends and we fled the village together. One of the beasts took him and it was all I could do to run. All the while I could hear this monstrous voice screaming my name. Drink tea. This is for me? We used to drink chai together often. Shared stories over steaming cups after a hard day's work. Thank you, friend. The pain may never pass, but I must press on all the same. For his memory and for who we must remember. Ugh. Thank you for delivering the chai, Larista. Did it help to lift the village's spirits? Tiny bit. That is heartening to hear indeed. The final days show no signs of abating, but that is all the more reason that we must try to keep our composure. Our lives have been forever changed. People we have lost will never return to us. These tragedies will long way on our hearts. But we have the capacity to live without suffering, to carry the agony till we too join the fallen in death. It is not a surrender, but a recognition, for it is only in acceptance that we find the strength to move forward. Crafting stuff? Huh, sure. Where is this storyline going? As you have finished your deliveries, might I talk with you for a moment? I was curious to know, what has become of Mehvan and Kresarov's remains? They're waiting for you over there. Oh, thank you, friend. Surely they may be up to rest peacefully by each other's side. I and the people of Palakistan will perform the rites as soon as we are able. As for the child, it will not be easy for her, growing up without her parents. But I promise to do what I can. Once she is able to eat solid food, the fish I'll catch will help nourish her. Voiced? Nope. Well, we finished delivering the chai. I do believe everyone has a piping hot cup. I could almost believe there's magic at work, how the tension fades with every sip. Let us pray that Palakistan has seen the last of those transformations, at least for now. They are still at risk, as every village in Thavnir, like as not. Still, I trust we can leave this place in the care of our friends from the Radiant and the High Crucible. Shall we return to Radatan? By all means. Do not let us keep you further. There are still many who have need of your wisdom and strength to deliver from this terrible calamity. And I'll do what I can as well. I will bring rations and supplies from Kiali. We have plenty to spare. Then let us find Estinian and be on our way. Where did he want off to again? He's Estinian. The wakeful Torona. Near the bridge to Radatan, as I recall. Very well then. Quest accepted! Take them all to the moon. There's a fully functional base. It's a little bit weird there still, but I believe this is the best time to do it. Because shit has hit the fan here. Gather up everybody in Radatan and move them to the teleporter. Take everybody from this area, put them on the moon until we figure out what to do. Worst case scenario, we all leave. Best case scenario, we bring them back. Alphino told me everything. Full glad am I to hear the people are safe. Likewise, you'd be pleased to know I found no evidence of lingering beasts in the jungle and ruins. 'Twould seem you finished off the last of them. Trying times yet lie ahead for the people of Thavnir. Fortunately, they have a wise and benevolent satrap to shepherd them through. Speaking of which, I received word from Thancred not a short while ago. He awaits our return to the city of Aladaz's path. Come. Yeah. Yum, 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 yum. I always wondered how you get the Green Eyes title. Oh, Lord. Huh? No preference. So many stairs. God. I can taste my heart. It is good to see you safe. Given the skies, it is all too easy to fear the worst. I am pleased to report that we've succeeded in quelling the threat here in the city. The beasts have all but been felled, and the citizens are safe for now. I've also heard from the Radiant that an important proclamation will be made in the city square, though they said no more than that. Might you have any idea what this is about? Oh yeah, I think I do. So Vitra is finally coming out from behind the curtain. I suppose we too should hear what he has to say. To make a duda then. But before that, it would appear that word of the assembly has not yet reached all the citizens. Oh, god damn it. If anyone along the way seems unaware, we better enlighten them. You know what? Let's switch up the look a little bit. Nah, it doesn't seem suiting. This does. I want to be the proper warrior. Oh, shit, sure, we'll just run. Are the beasts gone? I've been hiding and I'm too scared to go out and look. No, this one right here. Ah! Oh, that's a relief. I thought one of the beasts was going to eat me. I wonder where Varshan is. He's the slowest runner. I hope he got away. Did he be with the other people from the palace? Maybe I'll see him in the square. Leave me be, please. I swear to you, my flesh tastes absolutely terrible. Oh gods, what are you doing scaring me like that? If we're not quiet, those beasts will find us. As far as I know, they're all dead. The square, you say? But that's where the satrap was killed. With my very own eyes, I saw him crushed in that creature's maw. So many lives lost. Such terrible carnage. And you say there is someone else who would lead Radha-tan instead? Whoever they are, if they say anything to sully the memory of our beloved satrap, I'll make them regret it. Actually, what does his helmet look like? Now that I think about it. Not terrible, I guess. Nah, I'll leave it off. Alright. Time for the truth to be revealed. This should be interesting. Oh, by the way, the dragon's been your satrap all along. Just don't make too much dramatic of an entrance.
Someone's coming.
People of Radha-tan, it warms my heart to see so many brave, resilient souls before me. Today, I would share with you a great revelation. But before I do, I must make a humble request. Do
Don't
not
freak
be alarmed,
out.
nor avert your eyes. See the one I unveil for who he is, and know that he means you no harm.
Mm-hmm.
Very well. I dare say it can't be worse than the horrors we've already seen.
True, true, he does look badass.
Many thanks.
A dragon!
Yep.
Wow!
Oh, they actually like him. That's cool.
People of Radha-tan, I am Vritra, and for years uncounted hath this isle served as mine abode. 'Tis as the satrap's ally I am known. Today, I would reveal the truth unto you.
He was a satrap.
Let us hope they accept him.
I think they will. They'll be fine. They seem to like him, so... And he has fought for them multiple times.
I'm hearing this right. You were the satrap all along?
Vashan!
Yeah.
I mean, Master Vitra, that does your divine eye really see all?
Nay, child. While mine eye hath borne witness to the whole of our nation's history, to its future I am blind as thee. Countrymen, calamity the likes of which we have never known is come to Fafnir, our home.
Send them to the moon.
Friends and loved ones have been taken from us. I, too, have lost my closest confidant. Ahawan loved this land and served it with dignity till his dying breath. A nobler satrap there will never be. For so long, I lacked the courage to face you. I will not easily earn your trust. This I know.
I think it's fine.
And yet, I cannot sit idly by and abandon Radzat-Han to her fate. A font of boundless vibrancy, this jewel of the ocean. Since time immemorial, hath she glittered with every color imaginable. To this dragon, slumbering in his dark lair, 'twas a mesmerizing sight, and one that brought no end of joy to my heart. This calamity hath stolen too much from you already. Yet so long as you live, the light of Radzat-Han will never be extinguished.
Hello, Iggy.
I pray you let me watch
How you doing today?
over you. And lend me your strength, that we might face this trial and those to come as one.
I do not know you, dragon.
Sleep is weird.
But I thank you for speaking the truth
Insomnia
to
acting
us.
up on you again.
As divinities, both Manusha and Riga once joined together. So too do I believe that hand in hand, we can overcome this ordeal and welcome an era of peace.
Peace might be a problem right now. You're the only one clapping.
A sight that would have surely brought a smile to Azale's face.
Indeed.
Wait. Charlian, why are you fuckers here? Oh, great.
Excuse me, but I must speak with the Satrap at once.
I went to take an hour nap at half past 10 a.m., but slept till 4. That was exhausted by 9,
You
slept
have
till
suffered
3, and now
dearly
I'm
of late.
here.
Yet
Shit.
you must endeavor to look beyond these losses to the future you yet have.
That is a fucked up schedule.
On behalf of the Forum of Charlian, I come with a proposal by which you, the people of Radzat-Han, might be saved.
Wait, hold on. Before that continues. Half past 10, but slept till 4. Then was exhausted by 9. So, okay, you had a 6-hour, basically 6 hours. Up for 5 hours. Then you slept another 7 hours. Oof. That is a weird ass sleep.
I say again, I must speak with your Satrap.
It's right there.
I beseech you, take me to him with all possible haste.
He's a dragon. Talk to the dragon. They all turn to look at him.
Satrap here, speak thy proposal. All present shall hear and judge.
That look, okay.
If I have given offense, then I apologize. First, allow me to share with you what knowledge we have of the phenomenon responsible for your woes. The final days.
Yeah, we've already talked to them
It is
about
an
that.
affliction of stagnancy and rot, sown into the currents of the star. Though the first prominent manifestation was here, in Thavner, it will invariably spread to every corner of the world.
Mm-hmm.
The Forum was forewarned of this apocalypse several centuries ago. Thenceforth, my predecessors sought to prepare for the end times in the only conceivable fashion, by securing a means of escape.
Yeah.
Escape the star? What madness is this?
There's a way to escape.
'Tis by no means madness.
Madness?
With the coming of the 7th umbral calamity, the true nature of the Red Moon, Dalamud, was revealed. That it was an artificial construct of ancient Alag.
The current moon is made by
the silver
Heidelin.
This celestial satellite is yet another technological marvel fashioned and maintained by ancient allies. A ship that will sail the heavens and deliver our people from destruction.
Mm-hmm.
And by our people, I speak not only of Sharlayan. We mean to save every man, woman, and child it is within our power to save.
Okay, so they are actually going out the way to find other people.
Including you, our dear friends of Radzat Han. Recent events necessitate adjustments be made, and quickly, but we can and will escort you safely to the moon.
This is a safe way to go.
Long has thy forum been allies to Thavner. I trust thou dost not extend this offer lightly. Yet I wonder, is this truly the way? Is there a future to be built for us beyond this star our father deemed the last bastion of hope?
He did. I forgot about that.
It is for that very reason I come before you and your people. To answer any and all of your questions. To offer my assurances and allay your fears.
Essentially, the father of dragons is, ironically, Midgard Solmor. Like ancient times, he fought. They fought some kind of ancient being known as Alpha. Which was this really powerful machine that nearly wiped out everything. And out of all the systems that the dragon found, he thought this planet was the last chance for his kind. So it's like, honestly, I wonder what the other ones look like. Are they not that good? I mean, there also was like several, probably good thousands and thousands and thousands of years ago. So, who the fuck knows?
Though, if you wish the best for your people, I advise you to render your decision swiftly.
I mean, he does have a point. This is one of the best ways of survival. Send them all to the moon. Shit hits the fan, everyone survives.
Show our friends to Megaduta. They are to be received as honored guests. Worry not. Whatever decision is reached, your paths shall be yours to decide.
Yeah, let him go up. Shit. It's bad here.
Until then, heed the warning of these brave heroes. Guard your hearts against fear and despair, for it is within such fertile soil that the seeds of blasphemy find purchase.
Fucking love the whole voice they did for this guy.
Remain calm and attend to your daily tasks. I shall return anon.
Yeah, I do believe in the whole thing of ship those that want to go to the moon.
Do as you say, Master Vitra. We believe in you.
If they want to stay, they can, but give them the option to leave. Hopefully we can shift this whole bullshit out of the whole thing before that comes out.
Oh, you're still here. What a relief.
Nidana, what's the matter? Has something happened at Palaka's stand?
Oh, no, not that I know of. I just hope to hear your thoughts on a theory of mine.
No.
All who undergo the transformation are drained of their ether, yes? What is it then that gives these beasts the strength to carry on as they do? Logically, they must be drawing upon an alternate form of vital energy. That put me in mind of our earlier conversation, when I tried to explain the essence which many confuse with ether.
Imagine seeing sprinting, right?
Yes,
right?
I remember. The unseen gift.
It's bad enough with the
on
dragon,
high.
but you see this charging elephant person.
An energy influenced solely by emotion.
Don't trip! Don't fucking trip!
Yes.
Please!
Yes. In this instance, negative ones set Akasha into motion, thereby infusing the beasts with vitality. I posit this as the mechanism by which the beasts are born and sustained.
You're saying if we calm down the beast, we might get them back? Maybe? I don't know. No, it's mine. You can't have it. Oh. I do not.
If we accept that it once shone bright by drawing upon Akasha, influenced by
I just killed it by pulling it out.
Then fear, terror, despair, negative emotions so powerful as to suffocate it, permeated the air in this place.
Which I just killed it because of negative emotions. You destroyed my
We must be
flower.
very careful. The forces which drive the final days may be beyond our ability
I
to
wonder if that's a
perceive.
craftable for your home. To have glowing flowers. That'd be kind of cool. I'd litter my home with those.
Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you like that. At any rate, I will continue my research into Akasha. Do temper your expectations, however. There are sadly few detailed studies upon which I may draw.
Formulating a new theory as you have is itself no small feat. I wish you well in your endeavors, and pray you take care.
Thank you. You stay safe as well, yes? Till next we meet. And we will meet again.
Just don't come charging at us. And for the love of God, don't trip. I don't want to be a pancake. Pancakes. What are we talking about again? Just grab a bunch of glow sticks, crack them open, and just soak a few flowers in it. Well, no, the whole point of the flower is it absorbs emotion. Far as we have come, and after all the horrors we have seen, there is still so much we do not know about the final days. Could it be, as Nidhana said, that the cause of this phenomenon is beyond our comprehension? And if so, are we powerless to forestall it? No, no, no. Greetings, honored scions of the 7th Dawn. I have a message from His Excellency, the Satrap. Brave scions, you have my gratitude for aiding my people in this most trying of times. Alas, matters here at Megaduda prevent me from meeting you all in person. As a token of my appreciation, I have arranged for a feast to be held in your honor. May it nourish you in preparation for the trials ahead. We get to eat! Such as the words, Master Vitra. The feast he speaks of awaits you at Medrine's Merhain. Pray make your way there whenever your business here is done. We get food. We thank you for your kindness indeed. I was hoping we might find a place to discuss our next course of action. That seems an ideal venue. Yeah, we can watch the sky burning. I'm sorry, I couldn't be calm in this situation, okay? If it was me in real life, it's like, yeah, we're gonna have a good feast while we discuss the avenue. The sky's still on fucking fire. It's on fire. Perhaps we should, oh, I don't know, move somewhere else? Well, I am loath to detain you further. Might you spare a moment of your time? A personal invitation, knowing full well your services are in high demand right now. This must be important. Worry not, we'll save some food for you, so take all the time you need. You won't save food for me, I know it. Thank you, friend. Whenever you're ready, please join me in the Aetheryte Plaza. I shall go on ahead. Oh, can I fucking finally use the Aetheryte? Are you gonna finally open the damn thing? Oh, oh. Boink. 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 Ow. Access to the Aetheryte you see there has been restricted to a select few ever since the tower first appeared. We sincerely apologize for the inconvenience, but it was deemed too dangerous to permit the free movement of visitors at a time of emergency. A risk we could not take. In light of recent developments, however, the Satrap has decided that such restrictions would only hinder our efforts to combat the final days. As such, I would encourage you to attune with the Aetheryte before proceeding along the corridor. Oh yeah, you definitely are going to let me use it. Nice. Thank you! Hey look, people! Oh yeah. This is just one of the many city hubs. So a lot of them are just standing around, showing off. There's a person over there who's crafting. Actually, what are the classes right now? We have a Reaper here. That's a Paladin. That's a Dancer. I don't know what she is. White Mage. Okay, I should have figured. You are a White Mage too, right? No, you're a Black Mage. Don't know what you are. Your transmog prevents that. Some people can hide the weapons in transmogs. Like I can do that. Well, I say transmog. It's basically glamour. I can remove even my axe off my back, so I just keep it there for show mostly. You have either a Reaper or a Warrior. Although, no, that's Reaper. Do you not know what you are? Monk. Ah, that figures. Yeah, you have a bunch of people around here, because this is one of the main hubs. There's a lot of crafting and all that kind of stuff going on. How the heck did you get a glowing belt? The fuck? Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm ready. I probably need to do an update before I get into it, though. Which would, wouldn't take that long. It's been a while since I played Sea of Thieves, because most of the time, if I'm playing it, I'm doing it alone. Because nobody really plays it, so... Why am I not? I thought I was attuned to all the Aetherytes. Schmuck. That's needing to re-download the game. I think I do too, honestly. Which I'll probably do that after I do like the next couple quests. Uninstalled to make space on my drives. Me too. No, I understand what you're saying. Or do I? Maybe I don't understand. Maybe I'm just lying to you. I mean, what? I have never attuned to this aetheryte. There we go. You have attuned yourself to the aetheryte shards and Ratatan. Ah, you must be wondering what this place is. You stand in the hall of the Radiant Host, from where our leadership oversees all of Radatan's military operations. Sundrop, our destination, lies just ahead. Sundrop? Like the candy Sundrops? Is that a candy? I don't know. Are you gonna be playing with this, Iggy? Oh, hell. Welcome to Sundrop. Without further ado, allow me to introduce you to... Oh, so you're the famous Larista. I knew it was you. I knew at the moment you stepped through the door. You have the look of one who's walked through hell. Oh, that's awesome, Iggy. Sure, but please, you're speaking to the Satrap's honored guest and a savior of our people. Can you not show a modicum of respect? That is a modicum of respect. What respect is there in paying a fellow warrior a compliment? All our friends here, or will be soon enough. More formally then, for the benefit of my countrymen, it is a pleasure to have you with us, O great champion of Eorzea, scion of the Seventh Dawn, warrior of light, and all-around good egg, I'm sure. I like her. She's cool. What is this place? I might be streaming it with you guys, but at this point in time, I just prefer my mum to not be home for me to do so. Are you worried about exactly what we're going to be saying on stream? Because knowing how we act sometimes. I hear you've been to Kugane, where you've seen all sorts of foreign embassies and whatnot. Well, we've got them here at Radataan, too. Other lands send delegates to oversee trade and diplomatic dealings. Then there are military matters to discuss, which is why all these officers are stationed here in Sundrop. I imagine you're more familiar with each of the nations they represent, yes? You got a representative from Doma. Yep, I recognize that. Uda and Alamigo. Minsa. No, it's more that I fear her just barging in and saying shit that might be embarrassing. You know what? I could actually see myself doing it as a parent. Just because I'd like to see the news and shit, like walk in, hey, have you seen my condoms? They're around here somewhere. Did you take them again? I know you took some of them. But for real though, I understand. I'm not trying to make light of it. I'm just trying to, like, you know. Well, I mean, do you have a mute button for your mic? Oh, wait, I get it. Okay, I get it. Because if you stream it and she walks in, it's not exactly as if you can hide that on camera. Can't you just lock your door? Gridania. And last, but never let it be said least, Ishgard. There, the eyes, ears, mouths that bridge the distance between Radataan and their respective homelands. Door doesn't have a lock. Maybe something heavy to put in front of it? Like, I mean, you can't count my stuff for this, but I have I have between my LARP bag and a box of cards, like one of my big box of cards, I usually prop them in front of my door so I can open and let some air circulate in here, because with the close proximity of my room, it gets pretty warm in here when the computer runs long enough. And I typically leave it on pretty much all day. I do turn it off at nighttime, but it's pretty much on all day. Yeah. Hello, Laura. Even with that music, I can just hear that subtle tick noise in the background. This music's good, though. We've used this brief respite to share the details of our plight with our overseas counterparts. Eating food with fam, so I'm lurking? Totally fine, Laura. Totally fine. And wouldn't you know it, all of our leaders requested a few words from you specifically. You're a man in high demand, eh? And so, would you mind regaling us with your own account? Indulge us before you indulge yourself. I want my food! What a shit situation, people. I thank you for the report. The conditions under which men are turned to beasts, the ethereal anomalies you have observed, you have given us much to consider. It is concerning that the first transformation apparently occurred before the skies turned red. It is contrary to what one would expect. Thankfully, the information you conveyed to Lucia upon your return from the moon has already proved invaluable. As soon as reports of the calamity here in Thavnir reached the Grand Company of Eorzea and our Far Eastern allies, our leaders knew at once that the final days were indeed upon us. They began taking steps to assess the extent of the phenomenon's spread. Our agents were able to confirm that for the time being, the skies burn only above the Bounty, including this island in Corvos. Alas, that is of little comfort. Aye, all throughout allied lands have there been reports of people transforming into hideous beasts. From what little we have learned, these incidents are similar in nature to the involving the merchant Kozlov. As was the case here, the victims underwent a change prior to the heavens being set ablaze. And so, while the burning skies have yet to manifest beyond the bounty, the transformations do not appear to be subject to any similar restriction. If anyone, anywhere, overcome by despair can turn, then nowhere is safe. That's about the size of it. Speaking of which, we ought to give these creatures a name, don't you think? Here in Radatan, we've taken to calling the first change, which tend to be the biggest, blasphemies. As befitting a name as any, to ensure clarity in future communications, we shall urge our comrades to adopt this terminology. Our leaders have taken measures to deal with the threat to the best of our abilities. Aye, each nation has assembled their own groups of elite soldiers to put down these so-called blasphemies and the spawns as and when they appear. At the same time, they are doing all in their power to put the people's minds at ease and prevent panic and fear from spreading. Yeah, because that's what changes them. That said, brave souls with the strength and fortitude to fell these terrible fiends are not easily found. Yes, so, and it is for that very reason that we turn to you. Pray, lend us your strength and help us to slay the blasphemies that plague our homelands. I'm already stretched thin! Now, you don't have to give your reply before dinner. I should also mention that each blasphemy seems to possess widely different characteristics. What works well against one may serve you poorly against another. Fucking really? So before you go rushing off to save everyone's city, have a word with the delegates. They'll tell you what to expect. She has two different color eyes. And with that, I do believe our friend here has a feast to attend. Spare thought for us while you're tucking into all that fine cuisine, eh? I'm just hungry. Access to the Royal Quest for Endwalker. Separate quest line and story is now available for tank, melee DPS, physical range DPS, melee range DPS. Okay, so they're doing the same things that they're doing the same things they did for Shadowbringer. Which was, you had like set quests in order to progress further in the storyline. You had to progress that storyline for your class. That's clever. I like that. Who am I dealing with as a tank? Gridania. Pray forgive Shibarat for her rudeness. She can be a bit boisterous at times, but it's simply her nature. Anyway, my apologies for keeping you from your hard-earned rest. You'll be rejoining your companions, yes? You know the way to the main. I know it. Glad to hear you're becoming familiar with our fair city. You'll be pleased to hear that all drinks are in the house, so order whatever suits your fancy. And with that, I must return to my post. On behalf of all the Radiant hosts, I thank you and your friends once more for lending your strength and courage to Radatan in an hour of need. We shall endeavor to fight the good fight to the end, that we might honor Arwen's legacy, serve Master Vitra well. You have my word that your efforts will not be in vain. It should be interesting to see how all the areas are affected. But there's only one I can do right now. Eventually I have to get my ninja up here to do a second one, but fucking burning skies and everything. I can just take one to portal, can I? Boobity boobity boop. Boobity boobity boop. Boop. Why do I feel my atoms discombobulating? Ah! I'll probably finish off with this quest and then I'll stop for the day. Welcome. When the Satra asked to entertain a party of honored guests, I was wondering who it might be. This is a lovely surprise to say the least. By the way, I heard all about Kozalov from your friend Grahatia. I understand there was nothing that could be done, but I was heartened to hear he meant us no harm. I cannot thank you enough for dispatching the beasts. As the smallest token of our thanks, your food and drink tonight are our Madrin's treat. Speaking of which, what shall I start you off with? Hot chai. I think I need that. As you wish, please join your friends, and I shall bring you your drinks. I think I'm just gonna have to roll with whatever I mispronounce at times, so forgive me for that. Welcome back. Whatever did the Radiant want with you, pray tell? They want me to help them. Our allies have sent military delegates? That's news to me. Mind sharing the details?
So blasphemy is now
Oh,
plague all
here we
the
go.
realm.
Mm-hmm.
It will only get worse if what Father said is true, as it did in Amarot.
If that's our model, then shouldn't we expect the effects to grow more severe as it feeds off its own spread? As if people transforming into those monstrosities wasn't bad enough. If the flora and fauna, if the land itself turned against us.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves
No
yet.
one would survive.
Yeah, not even me. And I'm the fucking warrior of light.
Here's your order, friend.
There you go. Oh, it actually showed up in the game being that way.
May you find comfort in these dark times.
Where do we go from here?
That way.
If there's one thing we've learned, fighting blindly and simply reacting to what comes will accomplish nothing.
Right?
We must find a solution that addresses the fundamental cause. Before our strength is exhausted, before this crisis spirals out of control.
More than already has.
Is there something, anything we've overlooked?
If there is an answer, Hydaelyn herself will have it. 'Twas she who bound Zodiac and forestalled the final days. Alas, we have heard naught from her since the Tower of Babel. Whether she cannot or will not speak, I can only speculate. Even the flower she gave us is no more.
You can always get another one. In our time, we called it Elpis. You would do well to remember the name.
So advised the Watcher. But what could be the significance of that name? It is entirely unfamiliar to me.
To me as well. It meant something to the ancients, though. In our time.
Most surely. Yet I do not recall a single mention of it in the records of Anida.
Another dead end. And quite literally. It's not as if there are any ancients living we could go and ask.
What about the Watcher? He's still alive, isn't he?
Not alive as such, but not quite dead. Elidibus. I sealed him in the white auricite of the Crystal Tower back on the first.
Oh, the
Contained
music.
within that reservoir of ether that maintains it, ether that is returned little by little to the sea. Naught may remain of his soul. However, if part of it lingers, we might be able to speak with him there.
Do you want us to go back to the first?
No, we can no longer make that journey, but you, my friend, still can.
I go back to the first.
Thank you, my friend. That would mean much to me.
Going back to
If
the
nothing
first.
else, should we learn the first is safe, we'll have that much more reason to keep fighting the good fight. That said, the odds are not in our favor, to say the least.
They are not.
Which is why we're fortunate to have Urianger up there on the moon, working hard to make all the necessary preparations for our departure, should it come to it.
And why we have nothing to lose by staying the course till the last instant.
Oh. Okay, fine.
Indeed. To the last, let us all do what we can. I will consult with Master Matoya and see if she knows of a way to reach Hydaelyn from the ethereal sea.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
And I will visit the nation's leaders and attempt to ascertain how far the final days have progressed elsewhere.
Keep me abreast of your findings. I can seek out and slay the worst of the immediate threats, if only to slow the spread.
Unease, terror, despair. Try as we might to suppress them, these emotions will return to harry us time and time again.
Right?
But when they do, remember this. Your friends and loved ones are out there somewhere, sharing in your struggle. You are not alone.
So ends the brief respite before the next revelation.
Hello, Emmett Selk.
Yes. So much left for you to see.
Yeah, because this is only one place right now.
Where beginning ends, and end begins.
Now then, is there anything we've forgotten to mention? Are your arms and armor in good order? Everything's good. In that case, it's time we attended to our tasks. And when you arrive on the first, give my regards to Reen. Tell her I miss her. On higher. 539. Finally, a weapon that's better than mine. Take this, Take this, Larista, my spirit vessel. Oh yeah, it'll give me the blood I need to open the doors. Empty now, of course, but it should allow you to operate the tower's systems in Villicus. If even the slightest fragment of Elidibus's essence remains, it should be possible to locate it. As for access to the umbilicus, pray seek out Nina for assistance. Chances are she still stands watch over at Ascensor Gate. Should she or anyone else ask after me, tell them I am living my life to the fullest. That I am happy, hardships and all. Hi Nixus! I'm doing okay. How are you doing today? Probably need more coffee. Well, we had best be on our respective ways, God's willing. We'll all see each other again ere long. So, yeah. This place is in shit right now. Good, just got back home from being out of town a couple days. My Christmas was probably not worth mentioning. It wasn't so good. But it's fine, it's fine. How was your Christmas? More to the point. That is still fucking... That is a sky for you. The hell is that? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking. Oh, it's fine. I'm kind of used to it at this point. Yours is good? That's awesome. Oh! Dog is a mount. Spent it with a significant other? That's good, that's good. That's the case though, I gotta... Ah! Nope. 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 This. It does make me wonder why here though. I mean, we have a... Okay, nothing has happened here. That's good. That's good to hear. Oh, shit, it's outside. I went too far. Hydrate? Alright. But yeah, apparently the end of days is happening in the main world now. And whenever somebody gives into fear and despair and all the negative emotions, they turn into a monster. And just stop murdering everybody they know and love. Which causes a ripple effect and more people stop panicking. All the while, fire is raining from the sky. Oh yeah, I can do any of those mounts now. I can fly again. The end is near. The end is nigh. I mean, you see the title. I'm not kidding. Oh god, that lag. What the fuck? I see that on my OBS, but I don't know how that looks. It's quite literally in the main world, the end times. Hi, Lena! Hi! Mister, you are returned. Yeah. Have you been well? You and the others? Not really. No shortage of troubles, we're well enough. The things are much the same for you as they are here. My lord is doubtless enjoying himself. Yeah, he'll be fine. He said this to you. Those exact words? Oh, to know that he is happy. It fills my heart with joy. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, she's a Vera. The basically bunny people. Thank you, Larista, for taking care of him. They recently added in the male version of them too. And they're small. They're small boys. But for the longest time, the Vera has been just only women. Which is fine. It's just people have been demanding practically for the male version, and they gave him the male version. But next you see him, please tell him not to overexert himself. Futile a request though it is. And tell him that all is well here. The peace he gifted us continues, and we work hard to build new lives for ourselves. In the course of this, we occasionally bicker, but we've never been more optimistic for the morrow. If I had to mention one dilemma, it would be the question of our governance. Even as we speak, debate rages on how we should run the city in the Exarch's absence. Most are of the mind that the Settlement Council should continue to oversee the general running of the Custarium, while representatives are elected to determine policy and handle diplomacy. Male version with bunny ears, please. See? You too! You too! But I have to go, sadly. I hope you have a lovely rest of your stream. Yeah, I will do, Nixus. You have a wonderful day, okay? Or night, wherever you are. Thus far, nothing is set in stone, but however we choose to proceed, we will not replace our lord. No one could. I need to go to the tower. Have you recently observed any unusual phenomena? No, I cannot say there have been. Curious that you should ask me this question, though. Yeah, some days ago, Reen came and asked the very same. She was rather unsettled, in stark contrast to how cheerful she has been of late. Where's Reen? Reen has been dedicating herself to the restoration of the empty, you see. Though it take many long years, the goal seems to have given her a newfound sense of purpose and fulfillment. So when I saw her in a state of such worry, I couldn't help but feel worried in turn, especially since she wouldn't tell me what troubled her. I dare she say she would be more willing to confide in you. May I ask you to broach the subject with her? Yeah, I'll do that. I think I know what the problem is, though. You wish to enter the umbilicus? Very well, I shall fetch the key at once. Take the opportunity to find Reen. Please wait for me in the city, in front of the Cabinet of Curiosity. Shall we say? I will be along as soon as I can. So Reen has some idea what's going on. Back at the Crystarium? Yep. You know what? Just because somebody got this for me and somebody got me a new mount. Because you can buy mounts on the store. And because I've never gone on the random roulette I do. I am a goddamn snowman. I thought I was gonna be writing it. Hold on. Oh god, is it gonna be that? What the f- I can't. Oh no. Oh gods, no. Boink, 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 boink. I hate to do this, but oh my god, it's still horrifying. Why is this a thing? Why do you exist? Why do you exist? Oh my god, I can't. I'm gonna just go into battle like this. I'm coming for you. Oh, the lag spike. I saw that every time I look up. But it is a beautiful sight. But let's look down a bit now. In here. I'll make this spot in my last quest. Yes, the floor here is made of floor. The floor is made out of floor. And I am floored by the decision. Oh. There's gonna be a lot of cinematics. Hold that thought. I'm gonna use the restroom right quick, and then I'll play them out. Okay, sorry about that. I really gotta move that stuff in front of my door. Alright, so here we go. We're gonna be seeing Elidibus again. Oh, since I killed him. Do my old eyes deceive me? Is that truly Larista? Oh, hey! Huh, it is! So glad I'm to see you. Hail and whole, my friend. What a wonderful surprise it is to have you back with us. And at this most opportune time. In case you haven't heard, we are planning to produce a tome covering events from the Flood Nights. Oh! That is a pneumo. They're basically, it's kind of weird because in this world, they're essentially sentient dogs that just stand upright. And these people are all about, like, if you give them, like, orders like a dog would, they have to obey. It's like, I don't wanna. And they're, like, supposed to be, like, the ancient pets from, pets of the ancient civilization. But they've since split away from that and they're their own people type of thing, you know? Historical contemporary first-hand accounts be the centerpiece of the tome, but yours would be the one to crown them all. I've been asked to contribute a chapter of Soul, a subject that is key to understanding much of your endeavors. In the course of developing the spirit vessel, I gained valuable insights into travel beyond the rift, knowledge that will allow me to attest to your existence. Oh, come on! You don't want to give them a hug. They're friendly. They are friendly, though. Be quite honest, they are friendly. There is no end to the questions I would ask you, but if you could indulge me for just one for now. In your quest to restore the night, you faced many a formidable foe. Among them, who offered you the greatest struggle? All three? Tatiana? Hades. Hades who bore the burden of his people. Oh yes, Hades. He who sought to resurrect his ancient brethren. He was the final obstacle in your quest to restore the night. The battle in the depths of the tempest, stuff of epic. But compelling as it is, I worry that mere words wouldn't do justice to that faithful confrontation. Not that we would think to omit it entirely, of course. No, at the very least, we will impress upon readers that it was the climax of your hero's journey. I know you love to talk his ear off more, and we really should be on our way. Documents from Ulamore won't collect themselves. Oh, of course, of course. And afterwards, would you care to join me for tea? I was hoping you might clarify a few points. Till next time then, do tell the others to look after themselves. Our overzealous friend in particular. Fucking dogs. Oy. He even has a tail. Oh, am I just re-talking to people now? That's what this is? Who is it now? Is that the Warrior of Darkness? Oh, hi kids. It's really him! It's really him! What are you doing here? If you're going to battle, I can give you some medicine. I made it myself. Best not, Riki. You don't want to give him a stomach ache. We've come to see Morin to get his advice. One of the guard finally agreed to teach us how to fight, but first we need to choose a fighting style. While I know that I want to be a mage, Arkilla isn't sure. Magic really isn't my thing, so I was thinking of taking up the axe, or the sword, or maybe the bow. They all seem alright, but it's hard to decide, so I thought I'd ask Morin. He knows about all those things. Eh? He isn't here? Aw. Oh, why don't you have the Warrior of Darkness choose for you? What do you think suits Arkell best? Axe, sword, or bow? The axe. Now protect your friends. The sword. The sword. If you took up the sword, you could be just like... Brandon, the Warrior of Light. I love that tale. Let's borrow that book today. It's really popular, though. I hope it's still there. Thanks for helping me decide, Warrior of Darkness. I'll start with that style. Maybe try something else later on. And when I get really strong, I hope to have a bout with you. Don't try it, kid. And I won't kill you, but it would hurt. Alright, who's next? Doop. Doop, doop, doop. That's a nice, colorful tree. Gonna be when I turn this way. Nope, never mind. Such fun he's been basking in the adoration of musty old bookworms and wide-eyed younglings. But does he ever spare a thought for me? Of course not. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh no. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Oh. I waited and waited and waited, but he won't so much as acknowledge the presence of his beautiful branch, even though they're right here. Such a heartless thing our sapling is. Cold and cruel and heartless. Farewell. I missed you, farewell. If you truly missed me, you should have cried for me at the top of your lungs the instant you arrived. To make up for it, you will call me with twice the passion next time. Though for there to be a next time, you've some few struggles to overcome. So, my adorable sapling, the world is on the verge of destruction, is it? How do I know this? Joined as we are, spying on you is as simple as sliding down the back of a rainbow. And yes, that is a fucking fairy. Would that I could aid in your quest, but the fate of we Fae folk is bound to that of the star. Whither it goes, so too do we follow, such is our way. The most I could do for you is spare you the pain, by gifting you the sweetest of eternal dreams. But if escape's not to your liking, then you must struggle with your fellow mortals. Ah, but here are the ones you are waiting for. I wonder what manner of conclusion awaits at tale's end. Bloop! About damn time! People are talking to me all day. My apologies for the delay. There is so wonderful to see you again. Irene. You doubtless have much catching up to do, so I shall leave you to it. I've taken the liberty of unlocking the umbilicus, so you may enter at your leisure. I honestly did miss Reen a little bit. She's such a cool character. I'm relieved to hear that everyone is well. I've had this feeling like a pit in my stomach, and I was afraid that something might have happened. A lot of things did happen. Maybe I'm overthinking things, but it's just that... I'm the Oracle of Light, but I've never spoken with Heidelin. Never once heard her call. She's a bit weak right now. Even so, I've always had this feeling deep inside me, a connection to something immense. These past few days, though, that connection has wavered, as if that immense something was distant, close, then distant again. And then the other night, I was jolted awake by the feeling it had been completely severed. Wanting some fresh air, I went to open the window. To my horror, the sky was ablaze, like during the star shower. And then I blinked, and everything was normal. The next day, no one said a thing. No one else had seen what I had seen. As far as I could tell, nothing was out of the ordinary. I began to wonder if it was a figment of my half-remembered dream. No, it's not. Ursta, why don't you telling me? I have to know, please. Doesn't matter how terrible it is. Your dream's going on in my world. That's what's going on. We're facing the end times! Because apparently, I fucked us. But then again, it was a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation. Was my imagination then? Doom we witness in Amarant has come again. I can't believe it. Like I told you before, all is well here in the First. So don't worry about us. Please, look only to the threat before you. We're fine right now, and even if we weren't, we're learning how to survive. Should the final days reach us here as well, you may be assured we won't go quietly. No, we'll hold on until you can find a way to save all our worlds. So long as you continue your fight, so too will we, united in purpose beneath the blazing sky. I got a new weapon! Which means I'm gonna lose my mog. Let's hope it looks decent at least. What does it look like? Oh, it's already in my inventory. It is better. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Fine. Holy shit. It's not glowing, but it does look impressive. Okay, okay. I'm not upset about that. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and go. It's been about 3.5 hours. I need to get some things done and prepare myself for tonight. I should be normal hours in the morning. Who is on that I can raid? I think Ruxa. Oh. I don't know if she's ending on that. I swear, this song here. No! Like, if I can just prevent it from going to the cinematic, that little, the crystal theme is like one that's been with me for so long. It's a little light harp like that. Ding ding ding. Ding ding. Oh, okay. So anyone in these two realms could essentially come join me. I was wrong. Alright, let me check her stream, just to be sure. It's good, it just says to be right back. So we could probably just go to that. I'm trying not to have it drift off into the nothing. So I'm gonna go ahead and send it to Ruxa. Just because I send y'all to watch something if you want to watch it. I am going to get myself do some things so I can prepare for the night and take care of some things around the house. Because it is the daytime and I need to take care of some things. Y'all have a wonderful day or night wherever you are. Give her some love for me. I'm gonna go ahead and get myself set up. So yeah, you have a wonderful day or night. I'll see y'all later, okay? I will probably be back tonight for streaming Sea of Thieves with Barb and the others. Hope to see y'all there. Y'all have a good night. Good night or good day. Bloop.